Your bones might be whispering a warning and you may not even hear it. For many women over 40, bone health becomes a silent concern, and today we're answering a question every woman over 40 should ask. What exactly is osteopenia and how does it impact my health? Be sure to hang out to the end to learn what you can do to help reverse it. So, what is osteopenia? Osteopenia means your bones are weaker than normal, but not yet fragile enough to be called osteoporosis. Osteoporosis is a more serious loss of bone density, making bones brittle and much more likely to break. Understanding this now could help you prevent fractures, protect your independence, and live a stronger, longer life. Osteopenia is the middle ground between healthy bones and osteoporosis. Imagine your bones like a honeycomb, strong and structured. Over time, especially after age 40, the spaces in that honeycomb get a little bigger. That's osteopenia. Your bone mass is lower than normal, but not low enough to be classified as osteoporosis. Think of it as an early warning. To find out if you have osteopenia, doctors use a bone density test called a DEXA scan. This scan measures your bone strength and gives you a T-score. A T-score between 0 and -1 is normal. Between -1 and -2.5, you've entered osteopenia. Below -2.5, that's osteoporosis. Understanding your T-score helps you and your doctor decide what steps to take next for your bone health. Osteoporosis means the bones are so porous and weak, they're at real risk of breaking, even from simple things like bending over or coughing. The most common fractures happen in the hip, spine, and wrist. Risk factors include being over 50, menopause, family history, low body weight, smoking, and not getting enough calcium or vitamin D. That's why it's so important to know your risk and take steps now to protect your bones. Fractures from osteoporosis aren't just painful, they're life-altering. Hip fractures, for example, can lead to long-term disability or even increase your risk of death within a year. Medications like steroids, autoimmune diseases, and lifestyle factors can also increase your risk. That's why bone health matters long before your first fracture. Knowing your risk and taking action early can make all the difference. The tricky thing is that osteopenia has no symptoms. You won't feel it. You can't see it. That's why a bone density scan is so important. It's really the only way to know if your bones are quietly getting weaker. But the good news is you can take action. Here's how you can protect your bones. Weight-bearing exercises like resistance training, stair climbing, and walking are key. Focus on calcium-rich plant foods. Think collard greens, tofu, white beans, and almonds. Make sure you're getting enough vitamin D, either from sunlight or supplements. And don't forget about magnesium and vitamin K2, which are often missing from modern diets. And most of all, avoid bone thieves like cigarette smoking, drinking soda, and drinking alcohol. If you're over 40, talk to your doctor about your personal risk factors. Although DEXA scans are typically recommended after the age of 65, they may recommend a DEXA scan earlier to assess your bone density or prescribe medications if you're at higher risk for osteoporosis. For some women, medications like bisphosphonates may be recommended, but they come with side effects, most commonly gastrointestinal related. Let's quickly recap. Osteopenia is a signal that your bones are starting to weaken. It's the beginning stages of osteoporosis, but it's a warning worth acting on. Remember, strong bones in your 60s, 70s, and beyond start with choices you make in your 40s and 50s. Take care of your bones now, and they'll take care of you later. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to check our next video as we discuss the top 7 foods that help reverse osteopenia naturally. Go ahead and subscribe, hit the notification bell, and send this video to someone that you think may need it. See you next time.